In the fall, the University of Arizona School of Information Resources and Library Science is launching a new degree program. What makes this program different from other degree tracks is its emphasis on preparing students to live and work in our new e-society. Here to explain why this kind of training is becoming increasingly important is Catherine Brooks, a UA professor of Information Resources and Library Science. So I think I understand what e-society means, but why don't you tell us what you mean by it?
E-society is a broad term that incorporates a lot of different human practices to include e-government, e-health, online education. And so there are yearly conferences, for example, to study all things E and talk about all things E. Now, e-society here at the University of Arizona is going to be a broad program that's about society, but it is about contemporary society and living in this digital age. So digital information, online communication, relationship building, and basically all human practices that have sort of moved to incorporate the digital turn.
So this sounds like a ginormous topic. How do you distill this down into a program that you can get into an application for these kids?
It is. It's very broad, which is why we require a minor to go along with the major. It also can be a minor for any undergraduate student here at the University of Arizona. And it's interdisciplinary, so it works across disciplines within the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, but also across colleges here at the University of Arizona. And that's what we're particularly proud of, that we've started with this broad topic and pulled different perspectives and methodologies from across the campus.
So give us some examples. Something that we can really hang our hat on and understand what you're really teaching.
So for example, many departments offer courses in communication technology or online learning in the College of Ed or computer programming over in computer science. What we've done is we are choosing different topics from different departments. For example, internet law is taught in journalism, so that will give it a different perspective than theories of communication technologies in the Department of Communication, blended with computer programming, artificial intelligence, and some of those courses that are offered over in the School of Information Technology and the Arts. So we're pulling from different facets in order to make this broad program work, as opposed to teaching students just one perspective or one aspect of the digital age. We're trying to pull it all together.
So my head is swimming with all of the different material that you must be teaching with this. So what applications do these, what job applications can these students expect to be filling out after this program?
Well, we've done our homework. We've talked to a number of local employers. We've looked at other programs that are developing across the United States. There aren't many that are as interdisciplinary as ours. We're very proud of the way we're bringing colleges together to work on this very student-centered effort. But we've talked about positions for local employers, for example, in social media marketing might be one choice. Information analytics might be another choice. We now live in a world where we have large piles of data. And so any position will probably involve large amounts of information that need to be organized, preserved, managed, privacy protected. So legal aspects of internet life is important too, and that course will be taught in the journalism department. But employers are ready for graduates to know how to manage information for purposes of business. Even in the health community, how to manage, digital health information and that sort of thing. So we've talked to a number of employers, and we're pretty confident we can get our students some jobs.
So what excites you particularly about the broader topic here of the e-society?
Well, for me, my background is in online learning, but I have years of experience in communication. So I've always been very interested in communication technologies. For me personally, I study relationships and communities as people do their work online, and that happens across sectors. So across governmental sectors, education, health, museum work, for example. You might have 7 people that want to talk about a particular finding in one particular part of the world, they tend to do that work online these days. So there's a lot of online collaborative working groups that happen across positions and jobs. And I spoke with an architect in Spain who worked on just one particular kind of building and wanted to figure out how to create community among a group of 10 architects across the world that know anything about this one particular kind of building. So online collaborative work takes on a different face depending on the kind of work or the kind of sector. But what I study is how humans get together and do that work in online contexts.
So do you think your program will be producing the next Facebook mogul?
Well, Facebook might be part of it. You know, Facebook is a big social media tool. We've got Twitter, we've got YouTube, we've got, you know, lots of tools.
But a new one.
And lots of different tools. Social media is a part of this. It's not all of it. So every student will be required to take programming, online searching, online information management, and lots of theory. So internet theory, internet law. So social media is a part of it. But this is definitely not a degree in social media. We also have large, big data, so large data sets, statistics, computer programming. So we're trying to package that all together so we provide a well-rounded graduate for our employers in the community.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me. This was fun. Thanks.